As you did it.
Tells me, we're driving around the world. I'm like, perfect, sold. Then he shows me the car, and I'm like, what the f?
It's a shit bit.
It's just that way, it's really easy. Yeah, it's a kate.
Fuck off, you like it.
Fake
How am I meant to drink it?
Carboy, describe it.
So we came up with the idea of just driving fully around the world.
Thank you.
In the worst cars possible.
With no money.
No idea.
We are in pristine area of nowhere.
And just shooting and recording everything as it happened to get a real honest experience of what that was like.
And after everything that the car's been through and what we've done so far, you think the car's gonna make it?
Maybe?
Possibly. Stop stroking the skull. Describe Europe in 3 words.
Fucktastic shit show extravaganza. So we had some pretty serious planning last night, and it's time to start the rally. So I'm gonna go wake everybody up.
Finally getting packed, about to leave. Loads of stuff in the car, and as always, Joel focusing on what matters the most.
Oh, you got it! Woo! There we go! Oh!
First day leaving, we lost a tire. Yeah, and then we missed the ferry. So within the first day, without any of my gear, I got separated from the rest of the group.
We've made it to France. How's it going so far, Becca?
Amazing.
We've managed to lose 2/5 of our team. One had a tyre blowout, the other got lost. So they're still in the UK. We've had 2 fuel leaks from Smitty's car, a breakdown yesterday before we even started. But it's going quite well. We've got our first hitchhiker. And we're off right now.
We drove through France and Belgium on our way to Luxembourg to pick up our second hitchhiker.
So it's 5 AM, end of day 1. As far as I'm aware, my car's fine. Smitty's car is pissing petrol for fun.
A fuel gauge readout. When it gets too full, it lets the fuel out onto the road. Alright?
If you turn right and your fuel engine leaks, that's not okay.
But it's more like a drifting thing for the car.
So it's day 2, we're in an industrial estate. We had a lovely Laura give us free accommodation last night. Smithy's car is pissing fuel out of the split fuel tank. Rich's car has got a broken gearbox. They go away for 2 hours and they come back with fucking handcuffs. How is that going to help?
We found a garage and the guys diagnosed my car of having a really fucked gearbox and I need a new one. So I'm going to stay in Luxembourg for a few days and sort that out and a few other bits and pieces and then hopefully join up with everyone in a few days' time.
No, you can't.
We then had our first contact with Joel, and we hadn't heard from him in over a day, and he just had some seriously good news for us.
Well, I just got an email back from Osprey. They want to send us some shit. I'm so fucking excited!
Set up a camp and just waited for the stragglers and the 4 new hitchhikers to arrive, and we were excited and it was good.
Basically met up with the rest of the people that we didn't know at the time were going to be, you know, long-standing convoy members.
So we woke up bit by bit and it was just pissing down with rain, so I was just like, let's stay in bed for a while.
So while we're out waiting the rain, we're going to chill out with Shash. Why are you on the convoy? What inspired you to come?
Why not? Just like getting ready for my trip, and I just see this post of these idiots running around the world, and it's just like, well, fuck, that's my kind of crazy stupid. So yeah, here I am.
I Joel the pimp.
Awesome.
Like a glue.
Trying to find a place to camp. Well, that was something different. I think that was something that none of us had ever done before. We had 3 cars at that point. We didn't have any plan as to where we were going to stay. We just started looking. Everybody was like looking on maps and, you know, trying to find just forest lands and areas that looked like they would be legitimate, and nothing was legitimate.
So Joel's over there, hopefully asking this guy where we can camp. He seems to find it funny, which is either a great thing or a terrible thing.
I was asking them, you know, what would happen if we camped there, and they're like, well, we won't say anything. You know, wink, nudge, nudge. And so we ended up going back there.
So thanks to Smithy's MacGyver-esque wisdom, as we've discussed, this tarp is being held up by this pole attached to the inside and outside of my bonnet. And this pole is held by the power steering fluid unit and wedged just against the framework.
Engineering to its full.
Yeah, I just basically stayed on this grassy mountainside. Woke up to a beautiful view in the morning. We wake up the next morning. Everything's soaked
because it's raining. Like, it was raining all night. It's like water everywhere.
There's, you know, just people at first when we get up, it's not really a great scene, but then we kind of look out and you see nothing but like these foggy mountains and just beautiful environment that, yeah, Austria.
So the latest flaw with the car is all edges of the sunroof leak when it rains. So we have about 5 leaks coming through the roof right now.
Just found a military mega store, and we are going to go shopping for some tarps and tents and some other cool military mega store shit. So yeah, we were heading to Liechtenstein. We knew that camping in Liechtenstein was okay, but Switzerland it wasn't necessarily okay. And we had somebody tell us there's this really great spot you have to go. Really exciting, but at the same time I was really nervous when I saw it because it happened to be an Olympic ski jump, and it looked quite fancy. And I was fairly certain there was no way that anybody wanted us camping at the bottom, but that's what the locals said, so that's what we kind of did. And it was beautiful and gorgeous, and we spent the whole night on an Olympic ski slope in the rain, rocked up tents, just had a fantastic dinner, and then the next morning woke up to the police.